Coming up on Look Today, well, the grand opening of the Holiday Inn Express Hotel near Exit 18 in Queensbury took place today and we were there. Plus, Warren County Historical Society is celebrating the 20th anniversary in a number of very interesting ways. I've got more on this. And we have updates on the Saratoga Springs Charter Review process. It's all ahead on Look Today. Welcome everyone, I'm Jay Hood Jackson, this is Look Today. Well, in tonight's program, I sit down with Eric Rosenberg. He's a candidate for Wilton Town Justice, and he's here to discuss his background and his credentials. I also sit down with Dave Krause. He's member Mohawk Hudson Cyclist Club, and he's here to discuss the upcoming Century Cyclist Weekend in Saratoga. Plus, we've got your weather for the Tri-North counties. But first, we've got these headline stories. Well, in our lead story, the Lake George Regional Chamber of Commerce and others are up to it again. They celebrated the grand opening of the Holiday Inn Express at Exit 18. Now, the hotel, as I said, is located right off the Northway. It's a new 4-story building. It will offer lodging all year round, contributing significantly to the 365 Tourism Initiative. Well, we were at the ribbon cutting ceremony today. We spoke to Mike Consulo about economic growth in our region.
We see that growth taking place, I won't say every day, but by the likes of our ribbon cutting activities, we're doing pretty good. And that means a couple of things. Again, as I said, it's new growth, new development, but it's also new membership and a way for us to promote that business to our community.
Great. All right, we also spoke to Jerry Nudie. He's partner and co-owner. We talked to him about the different amenities that the hotel will offer.
Walk into a beautiful colored, beautifully decorated lobby area that's open. There's an outside seating area, outside deck. There is a beautiful brand new pool. Of course, everything's brand new. And a spa, heated outdoor concrete floor there for the spa.
Nice going. All right, in other news, after facing a lot of outcry from the community, David Petronas, he's the one who organizes the gun show in Saratoga, will not feature Nazi memorabilia. It's scheduled, the show by the way, is scheduled to take place Saratoga City Center on September 2nd and 3rd. Well, he stated that his original decision to bring a desk supposedly used by Hitler would be controversial. Duh. We are in contact with Susan Steers, who's a founder of a gun safety group in Saratoga. We're talking with her tomorrow, and we'll have updates on this. Well, switching from news to weather. Today saw cooler temperatures. Expect more overcast skies tomorrow. Let's see how the rest of the week is shaping up. For a more detailed look at our weather, let's head to the Glens Falls Weather Center for a look at your first forecast.
Thank you, Jesse. I'm meteorologist Clarence Ponser. Here's your first look weather forecast. Look at the national map. We're going to see plenty of tranquil conditions as high pressure is in control for much of the country, from the Northern Plains to portions of the Great to Central Plains, Mid-South, Midwest, even portions of the Northeast, despite a few pop-up showers and storms in some areas. To the south, we see tropical storm eventually could become Hurricane Harvey, moving towards the southeast coast and is stationary from boundary along the southeast. But our main weather story is going to be the fall-like weather conditions that's going to settle for tonight. Look at the regional temperatures, only in the upper 40s and lower 50s, especially across New York State into parts of New England. We're going to see overnight lows across the Capital District, about 50 towards the south, 49 towards Fort Edward, Greenwich, Whitehall, Glens Falls as well. At elevation, we can see lows in the lower 40s towards Pottersville. We'll be under partly cloudy skies, a light north breeze about 5 miles per hour, mostly sunny, 72 for the afternoon high on Friday. And if you walk out the door, that's going to mean a cool start, but at least it'll be mostly sunny. Temps in the lower to mid-50s through 8 a.m. Here's our extended forecast. We'll see warming temperatures, but not that much. Just mid-70s for the weekend into early next week for highs. Upper 40s to near 50 for lows, and then 78 the afternoon high on Tuesday, 51 the overnight low. Winds will be generally out of the north, northeast, eventually out of the south and southeast by your Tuesday. At least it will be dry. That's a look at the first look weather forecast. I'm meteorologist Clarence Ponser. Now I send it back to you, Jesse.
Well, thanks, Clarence. I don't know about you. When I got in the car this morning, it definitely felt like fall. At least the sun looks like it's going to stay out for 5 more days. All right, back to the news. Warren County Historical Society celebrating their 20th anniversary. They moved to a new location, and the organization has also appointed a new director. Her name is Terry Podnorski-Gay. Well, the Society's headquarters is now located on Gurney Lane in Queensbury. Terry is an historian and exhibit curator. The Historical Society plans on celebrating its anniversary at its annual Heritage Day concert, which is happening this Saturday. Well, we were at the headquarters today, and we spoke to Terry about her new leadership role.
First of all, I'm very honored to be the new executive director for the Warren County Historical Society. I've been a member of the organization almost since its founding in 1997, and I am very excited to continue on the legacy of our original executive director, Dr. Marilyn Van Dyke, in preserving the history of Warren County and celebrating it.
Well, congratulations, Terry. All right, in other news, well, the Saratoga Springs Charter Review Commission met recently to vote on the ballot language for the referendum that'll be on November's ballot. Now, we spoke to Bob Turner. He's chair of the commission as to why this is important.
New York state law is actually fairly precise about what that language has to be. It says, shall the new city charter proposed by the City Charter Commission be approved, yes or no? However, there are 3 state referendum that will come before that, and we were a little concerned that someone reading this would be uncertain whether this would be about Saratoga Springs or something else. So we wanted to add a headline that just said, Saratoga Springs City Charter.
Now, Bob will be on for an interview tomorrow to discuss this in further detail. Now, we will also be interviewing representatives from Success tomorrow. It's going to be quite an interview day for us. All right, up next, I sit down with Eric Rosenberg. He's candidate for Wilton Town Justice, and he's here to discuss his background and his credentials. Plus, I also sit down with Dave Kraus. He's a member of the Mohawk Hudson Cyclist Club. He's here to discuss the upcoming Century Cyclist Weekend that's happening in Saratoga. But first, if you see news happening, you want to share a story idea, how about join us for an interview? Then give us a call on the hotline. The number is 798-8000. Well, that's all the time we have for this edition of Look Today. Tonight's Lookout is a little unusual. I state many times that, we really try not to editorialize. If you're conservative, if you're a progressive, if you're a nationalist, if you're an elitist, those aren't bad words to us. And I've said many times, we really don't care what party you belong to. You can come on here and represent whatever side you want to represent. I'm sure you don't care what party people belong to either. It's about the credibility of the person. Well, we got word today that this guy Petronas runs the gun show in Saratoga, was going to bring in Hitler memorabilia. We just couldn't believe it. Outside the fact that City Center is right across the street from a synagogue, what's behind that? It might be a deeper issue, by the way. It might be the fact that many people are questioning the leadership in our country right now. Maybe that has more to do with it. All right, tonight on Look TV, it's sold. That's our call-in auction program. And don't forget, tune in tomorrow night for the stories that matter to you. Good night, everyone.